cheap microphones. They're getting very good here in 2020. So if you want to see my thoughts on the FiFine T669, a USB mic that's perfect for streaming and video recording, it comes with everything that you need in the box for under £50. Hang around. If you're finding these reviews that I do helpful or informative, then press that subscribe button right now. With that out the way, let's get right into today's review. In the box, you'll first see your user's manual, which you shouldn't need really, as it's just plug and play straight out the box. All you need to do is plug the USB cable into your PC, the drivers will install automatically, and the mic should be ready to use within a couple of minutes. Moving on, you'll find the included pop filter. Taking a look around it, you can see that it's mostly constructed with matte black plastic. It has very flexible and a good resistance to the arm, and at the end of the arm you'll find a clamp to hook onto something like a boom arm. The maximum thickness that this clamp can hook up to is 18mm, so you won't be able to attach it to your desk. As I said before, it's mostly meant for the boom arm. This clamp isn't the best quality, but the pop filter does a great job in softening the sounds of the P's and the B's. Let's take this phone piece off so we can see what we get inside. Starting off with the mic, which, if you don't know, it's a K669 but with a removable cable. It's a USB condenser mic and it will pick up your voice best if it's directly facing you. It's a very sensitive mic though, so if you're using it to stream, you or your viewers may be able to hear the mouse and keyboard in the background. It's very well built with a solid metal construction and feels great. It has a very pleasing weight to it, and the volume or sensitivity adjuster knob has a very good resistance. The threads inside the mount look clean and smooth, nothing to complain about so far. Very impressed. Let's move on to this very heavy duty looking USB cable. This cable is very thick and it feels like a good quality piece, so it should be able to handle some serious abuse. It has all silver connections and is 2.5 meters in length. If this is too short for you, however, you should be able to pick up a new cable for a couple of quid from the likes of Amazon or eBay. I have a 1.2 meter desk and I can run this cable around from one end to the other where my PC is located, no problem. When picking up this shock mount for the first time, I was very impressed with the build quality of it. It's made up of thick, durable looking and feeling matte black plastic and has these nylon straps running across the whole thing. There is a rubber pad on the one side, and this is the side that you want to put the mic on, otherwise it will be hard for you to turn the volume dial once the mic has been placed in there. There is a tension screw which increases or decreases the movement tension depending on the way you turn it. The threads on this again feel and look very clean and smooth, no problems here. Very pleased with this mount as it's part of a £50 kit. Moving on to the main feature of this kit, the boom arm, which is made completely of aluminium. It's a 13-inch fixed horizontal arm which offers up to 30 centimeters worth of reach, so I wouldn't put this behind a monitor. Rather, I think it would be great at the side of the desk if your desk isn't huge. It also has the tensioner screws. There are 3 in total at different parts, 1 being in the middle and 2 being near the top. This arm has your standard fitting on it, so most microphones will be compatible. It also comes with a C-clamp which will feature in a short while. I have cable tied my cable to the arm, but if you were thinking of doing that, you're going to have to need some extra slack on the cable so that it can be moved with the arm when needed. So just bear that in mind. In my opinion, this arm is very good quality and should hold up to the test of time. It's also great to see, as I've searched online for this arm, and its standalone goes for about £20 to £25. So that's another thing down. Let's hustle on to the next. Let's get the phone screen out of the box and see what it's about. So looking at it, it's just what you think, a piece of foam that goes over the top of the mic. It acts similarly to the pop filter and also works very well. Let's put it onto the mic itself to see what we're dealing with. At first it's kind of difficult to get on, but once you get it on, it will basically mold to the mic shape for easy installation again in the future. When on, I think the mic looks really professional and clean, and as I said before, it does a great job in filtering the sound. And by the way, I am using this mic for this review and all the other reviews on my channel, so you can be the judge of the sound quality. Personally, I think it sounds very good. Let's get the tripod out of the box, because we're all itching to see what that's like. So the tripod is the same one that comes with the K669 version of this mic. It has your standard 3-legged design in your traditional triangular pattern. They extend out to give you about 10 to 12 centimeters of elevation. It's very well made and feels very sturdy. Although the feet are not exactly made of rubber, more of this slightly textured plastic, so I don't think it will do a great job on staying put on your desk. Let's quickly get this mic on the tripod to see what it looks like. While we're getting it on, I must say that the threads on this don't feel nearly as good as the ones that come on the arm and the shock mount. There is some screeching and grittiness to be felt, kinda weird. It does have about 90 degrees of adjustment though, but I wouldn't use this tripod as it comes with the boom arm. If you have no space for the arm, then the tripod is an adequate solution. Honestly though, if you don't have the space for the arm, I would just get the FiFine K669 or the K669B, which are just the mics and the tripods without the accessories. This mic also does come with a couple of spare bands for the shock mount, which you've probably seen in the white packet earlier in the review, but I've taken them out of the box already as there isn't really much to say about them. Let's finally talk about the clamp. It's a C-clamp which is entirely built of metal. It has a hole for the bottom arm to go inside with a screw to tighten it down. It also has a rubber pad on the top side to protect the tabletop or desk that you're going to put this on. I just wish that it had a rubber piece on the actual silver metal piece. That's not a big issue though, as this will be underneath and you won't be able to see it. Overall, I think this is an awesome little piece of kit, well worth the price, and I would look no further when looking for a mic. You won't be disappointed. If you made it to the end of the video, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button while you're down there, and I'll see you in the next one.